name is Carl Ivey, and I'd like to say good morning to everyone. I would like to share a little bit of my life and direction with you. At the present, I am employed with GCE, and I'd like to give you a little bit of my direction coming to this point. So with these particular type of problems that I went through, drugs, alcohol, I decided that I needed a change in my life. And from that point, I did my living at Ivey homeless shelter. It was giving me a chance to live, but I still had to get to the point of the willingness to make a change. And as time went on, about my 7th month, a counselor by the name of Miss Johnson came to me and asked me, was I interested in work? This was in 2006. I said, by all means, I'm sitting here, no finance. Yes, let's do it. And at the time, they took 10 of us out of that homeless shelter and brought us to GCE, to this compound. So I was thinking in my head, here comes the blessing. Here comes my path, first crawling, walking, and then running. I'm about to be born again, right? And from that point on, I just did what I was told. I had to let go of the way Carl did it. So I'm being puppeteered, but it's all right because everything I did didn't come out right. So I'm willing to open up my heart. I'm willing to be open, and I just followed directions. So within 6 months, I became a team leader. So I not only learned how to accept directions, instructions, and suggestions, I started giving them. At this point, I was more or less just moving by what I was told. I hadn't built up anything in me at that time, and I had to search for the reason why this wasn't taking place. So here comes another 8 months, I became a supervisor. And from that point to this day, I've been a supervisor maybe 12 years, right? And what happened is I was introduced to the company then was Gulf Coast Enterprise, and then it became Global Connection to Employment. I never actually understood the change, but when I found out that they were employing people just like me, right? And I got a chance to look at other disabilities. I couldn't make any complaints because it was like I was looking at myself. And I was watching them grow, and I started to grow. Then I found a direction. What did you really need to do, Carl, to stay open? I started loving myself. I found that if I love myself, I can give away some love. So what this particular job did for me, it made me responsible. I built a lot of courage, and this courage made me not quit. I'm still here today. I feel that without this job, I wouldn't have a platform even to move on in life, right? Because I had became very stagnated, and it wasn't just about the check anymore. It was about the love that I was receiving from GCE that took me off the streets. I found out that freedom is not free. It takes work, and you have to be willing to do it. You have to be willing to stand still for a moment and let it happen. And it happened for me. I'm not actually talking about this job. I'm talking about how that job changed my life.